I am now introducing Insane Ian. Achievement unlocked!
Greetings, Internet, and welcome to another episode of A Comedy Musician Reacts. My name is Insane Ian. I am a comedy musician and comedy music fan, and on this show I react to comedy music from the perspective of a comedy musician. Because that's what I am, and that's what I do, and that's what this is, and that's why you're here, and that's why today I'm reacting to two new songs from Tom Cardy. No Worries If Not, and I'm Better Friends with My Barber Than You Are With Your Barber. If this is your first time joining us, yes, I am a comedy musician, and I react exclusively to comedy music because that is where my field of expertise is. What this means for you is that I'm going to pause the video. Kind of a lot, actually. This way I'm not talking over or laughing over the jokes and missing them. This way I can discuss how the lyrics and video work in tandem to help enhance the comedy. Sometimes I'm analyzing, sometimes I'm summarizing, sometimes I'm explaining jokes, because that's always fun for people, and sometimes I'm just sitting back and laughing my damn head off. It's a crapshoot whatever you're going to get, but I think it's a good time. If you like that sort of thing, please like, share, comment, subscribe, do all the things to feed the algorithm to get more eyeballs onto these videos. And if you really want to help the channel out, consider supporting me on Patreon, where patrons get to see these videos early, get to hear my music and comedy early, and all sorts of other cool things like that. Anyway, all of that out of the way, let us dive in to today's video. Yes, it has been a while since I've done one of these. Yes, I know the Stupendium has put out a new song. That one, from what I understand, is not a comedy song and will likely be a Patreon exclusive, so there's another reason for Patreon. But we're going back and catching up on some things that we've missed. I've had technical difficulties. I might still have technical difficulties, so bear with me if this video exhibits any of those. But let's check out what Tom's got for us here. The first one, No Worries If Not.
I'm a freelance creative. You don't own me. I make the rules. Please respect my boundaries. I'm a freelancer, bitch.
Alright, already hella relatable as a freelance creative. Oops, I hit the wrong button. That's not what I wanted. I don't want find. I want to turn up the volume a little. There we go. Let's turn that up a little so I can hear it better. Also, digging the horns in it. But yes, working as a freelancer. Yeah, you have no boss. You don't answer to anybody. But at the same time, please, you know, respect my boundaries when I do work for you.
And I'm writing my client an email. Dear client, suck at my balls. Here's my rate, no room to deliberate. I know my worth. Here's my fee. Daddy don't work for free.
Yeah, pay artists what they're worth. You know, a lot of there's always memes and stuff about that. Like, you know, somebody's like, "Oh, I would like this quilt made." Oh yeah, it's gonna be $300. $300? I can go buy one for this amount. Yeah, but you're asking me for a custom one that is, you know, I have to pay for labor and my costs for getting the materials and all that. Yeah, no. Pay artists what they're worth. Let's take it back a little.
Suck at my balls. Here's my rate, no room to deliberate. I know my worth. Here's my fee. Daddy don't work for free. And guess what? But that money ain't coming from me or my fee. I finish this paragraph thus. P.S. No worries if not.
Here's all the ground rules. Here's all my rules and regulations for what you're going to hire me for. No worries if not. I don't know what GST is. I'm sure someone will explain that to me, but I'm not familiar with that term. Huh. The next line of this email already seems a slight tad confrontational. Let's take it back just a little bit.
Coming from me or my fee. I finish this paragraph thus. P.S. No worries if not. Yeah, fuck face, fuck your own face. I should have told a phrase, go fuck your own face. You get 2 rounds of feedback, and that's a fact. Any more, you can suck on my sack. First round.
Wow, there's a lot of suckage of scrotal areas in this song. That's the almost third reference. By the way, 2 is almost 3. That is the almost third reference to ball sucking. But fucking your own face, and he took his face off to yeah, stepping up the visual game, even though it's all in the studio. I still am not used to the new studio look, by the way. Having that big expansive room before, and this room seems a little smaller, but it's, 2 chairs and some acoustic paneling. Definitely, yeah. Just the clones and him removing the face to move it down, that's just good stuff.
Your own face, you get 2 rounds of feedback, and that's a fact. Anymore, you can suck on my sack. First round of feedback, that's fine. Second round of feedback, that's fine. Third round, suck on my sack. Yeah,
Third round of feedback, suck my sack. I like the background vocals, no sack. It's so simple and so stupid and yet so funny. It's you wouldn't think that something so, I guess, nonchalant, in like its depiction, just having background vocals say something goofy as no sack, and yet it's perfect for the song, it is perfect for the joke, it just works. I love stuff like that. Simple jokes that work.
round of feedback, that's fine. Second round of feedback, that's fine. Third round, suck on my sack. Yeah, taste my spot, P.S. motherfucker. No worries if not.
Taste my scrot, P.S. No worries if not. Amazing.
I'm taking an online confidence masterclass. Please eat my butt, online call me king. Please don't email me past 4 p.m.
Like, this is the ultimate freelancer setting boundaries song. Eat my butthole, no worries if not. Don't call me after 4 p.m., no worries if not. Wow.
Pay me money and don't make me cry. A call's not necessary, email's fine. Hope to hear from you soon. No worries if not. Regards, Big Dog.
The gunshot noise. Yeah, no, I'm kind of like this too. It's 2025. Who does phone calls anymore? We communicate by email. I had this one person, I was producing an album, and it was a various artist album, and I was communicating with all the other artists for their contributions to the album, and I had this one artist who I would send emails to and just get silence, nothing back, constantly, for months, and I'm like, sending the messages going like, hey, did you get the email? I need you to reply to let me know that you got this, and that, you understood the stuff that I'm stipulating, when the deadlines are and everything. And I just wasn't getting things back. I'd get things back once or twice, and then send another email, and then get silence again. So I finally had to, like, drop them from the project. I hate doing that kind of thing, but, like, if you're not going to respond, and you're not going to give me any solution as to other ways to communicate, and you're giving me nothing, then nothing's going to be done. So, yeah, let them go from that. Anyway.
Save drum. Delete drum. Email. Decline. Due to mental health reasons,
So we're not sending that first email where we're telling you to suck my sack and all the stipulations, because maybe that went a little too far. Due to mental health reasons, never mind. We can't do the project. That is a great ending for the song, and we've already started the new song here, apparently. I really like No Worries If Not. It's just a great banger groove. Love the horns in it. This is one of the few of his videos where he's not playing the instruments in any of the shots. There's a couple that he does that in, but not many. Fully playing a character, sending the email, but also dancing, and being his own backup singers. This looks like this one might also go toward that trend, but we'll see. Also because, it looks like his new studio, considering there is the acoustic paneling on the wall, which looks like it's made up of Tetris pieces. But also, he's got a melodica up there, a little bongo set, a bass. Maybe he's actually using the instruments in there to record, or not. I don't know. But again, still getting used to the new setup in his videos. Now, I'm better friends with my barber than you are friends with your barber. That's a long title. That probably won't fit on the title of this video, but whatever.
G'day mate, how's your day? Good. Now what are we doing here? Just a short back and sides, thanks.
When you sat down at the barber, but you're not the only one.
Like, just from a comedy song concept standpoint, and this is the thing I love about comedy music, is the songs can literally be about anything. And I've said this, and I actually have said this on record, not just on this show, but in books that I'm quoted in. Credentials. Anyone can write a love song. Only a comedy song can write a love song about a taco. So comedy music can literally be about anything. So having it be, especially like things that are relatable to other people, going to the barber, something that pretty much everybody does. But to be able to think of something like that for a song is great. I love that. And I happened to pause, and Tom Cardy is wearing a Carter Vale shirt, who is another comedy musician. Carter Vale does a lot of short videos as comedy songs. His longer songs are not comedy, but, he's the guy who's the Dirt Man, if you're familiar. So good to see that repping some other comedy musicians. That's great.
When you sat next to another motherfucker, and he's having more fun.
So it's about the social interactions. I mean, obviously you could guess that from the title, but clearly it's about the social interactions between those barbers and their clients, and this barber and his client, or yourself. Let's take it back a little bit here.
But you're not the only one. When you sat next to another motherfucker.
Also, little slight thing here that I just picked up on, and I think he did it in the last video too. He's singing motherfucker, but it's spelled out mother-ucka, which is a Flight of the Conchords song. We know Tom is a big Flight of the Conchords fan. He covered Carol Brown a couple years ago, which is a Flight of the Conchords song. So, to reference Flight of the Conchords in his captions with Mother Ucka, that's great. That's brilliant.
And he's having more fun. And you and your barber.
They're thick as thieves. They're sharing hopes and dreams. Check out this super cool meme. Remember Scumbag Steve.
Getting my hat.
Remember Scumbag Steve. Wow, reference.
God now takes a backseat to convincing these cocks that I'm better at friendship.
Suddenly it's a contest. I'm better at friendship than you. Convincing these cucks. So aggressive. I love it. Getting a haircut takes a backseat. It's not the important thing now. Proving I'm better at the game of friendship than you. Whatever.
Backseat to convincing these cocks that I'm better at friendship.
What's your name, George? What's your job, Barber? Oh yeah, fuck, I should have known that would. Oh shit, that'll be a joke.
So, he's trying to lock in. He's trying to focus on making these social interactions work and show that that he's better at friendship. He's seeing them laugh. Also, I love the cut screen. He's not using green screen or anything to put himself behind himself. He's just putting a slice in the shot so that there's a head floating above him, but there's no body behind him. Very funny. Very, seemingly low budget. Love that. But, like, What's your name, George? What's your job, Barber? Oh yeah, I should have known that. I'm in a fucking barber chair. God damn. Quick, tell me a joke so that I can laugh uproariously at your joke in the way that the people next to me are. Oh my god. Yeah, I know. I'm over-explaining what I'm seeing, but at the same time, it's me realizing, like, the situation, and I don't have to explain myself to you. You heard the intro, and if you skipped it, that's your fault. Time to turn the charm on. I love this.
What's your name, George? What's your job, Barber? Oh yeah, fuck, I should have known that would. Oh shit, tell me a joke. Man banter. George the Barber, is anyone in your family dead? My grandfather. God damn it, George, I'm talking about your immediate family. My dad died.
The phrase man banter. It's a tough phrase, number one, because you could almost say something else. Man batter. But is anyone in your family dead? And he says grandfather first. And your dad is... Why wouldn't you say your dad first? I mean, yeah, he said, he clarifies immediate family, but why wouldn't you have said dad first when you're in your family? I would think my father first, other than my grandparents, unless my parents weren't dead.
Dead, my grandfather. God damn it, George, I'm talking about your immediate family. My dad died. My dad's dead too. Sorry for the heavy shit, both of our dad dead. We got dead dads, we're bonding.
We got dead dads, we're bonding. Oh my god. Alright, real life confession time. This is a little weird. I almost considered writing a song called the Dead Dad Club. Because my father, two of my best friends' fathers died all in the same year. And we all became a member of the Dead Dad Club in the same year. And then, unfortunately, my wife also joined that club this year. So, like, just to try to, like, pull myself out of the grief, I almost wanted to write a song about the Dead Dad Club. But, obviously, I thought better of it. But using it situationally here, oh, look, we have something in common to talk about. And our connection is deeper now because we both share this sad thing. I'm better at friendship than you. Amazing.
Hey George, the Barber with the dead dad. I don't want to be rude, but maybe ask me a question too. Oh, what do you do? I'm a musician.
Alright, that kills that theory. There's the instrument. Let's take it back a little bit. I don't want to be rude, but maybe ask me a question too. This way we can build more of a rapport.
But maybe ask me a question too. Oh, what do you do? I'm a musician.
Also, he looks up to the speech bubble to see what to ask him. Again, something that we get more in the visual video. Like something we get visually watching the music video that we don't get just listening to the song. It's something that's adding to the comedy of him checking what to ask by looking up at the speech bubble above his head. It's just adding more jokes without cutting away or taking focus away from the lyrics. That's just good music video making for comedy music.
Dad, I don't want to be rude, but maybe ask me a question too.
Oh, wait, so the guy in the other chair was also saying his dad was dead. I gotta take it back more.
For the heavy shit, both of our dad dead. We got dead dads, we're bonding. Hey George, the Barber with the dead dad. I don't want to be rude, but...
Oh no, it's him still saying it. Okay, it was just the cut made me think it was the guy's next, but he's wearing the white apron or cape, the barber cape. The thing they put on you to not have hair go on your clothes. Barber cape.
Maybe ask me a question too. Oh, what do you do? I'm a musician.
He just bobbing his head to the music.
Ooh, but I'm more than that, George. Ooh, it's only half the facts, George. You want to get to know?
That's cool, what kind of musician. But, like, Did he bring these instruments to the barbershop with him? Again, not important, but it's something that my brain asks.
I'm a musical comedian.
Didn't even ask it, just looked up at the question, and he answers, I'm a musical comedian. By the way, something I've noticed as an American, here we say comedy musician, overseas they tend to say musical comedian. I say that I'm a comedy musician, though more accurately it would be to say that I'm a musical comedian, because I don't actually play any instruments myself. So I'm not technically a musician, because I don't play any instruments. I write songs, I sing, I rap, I could help compose music, but I don't actually write music. I say something to a musician, either my producer Ben or any other producers that I've worked with, and they translate that into actual notes. So I'm not a musician per se. I am a comedian who happens to do things musically. So musical comedian is more accurate of a way of describing myself, but just comedy musician seems to roll off the tongue easier than musical comedian for some reason for me. Don't know why. Tangents. There's been a lot of them this week. Hooray.
I got started in COVID.
I like how occasionally the barber is the one playing the guitar. And yeah, became a musical comedian sometime during COVID, because that's when TikTok exploded, and people were stuck at their homes starting to make videos. 5 years ago is when we first saw Tom Cardy start to make songs with Have You Checked Your Butthole? And it's exploded since then. 3 albums now. Guest appearances on many other comedy musicians' albums or songs, including Brian David Gilbert and Ninja Sex Party. He's on a twerp song. Lots of good stuff. Yeah. I gotta take it back a little bit here. Oh no, it's still him. He's got their cape still on.
Shot her on the back, George.
Okay, that was great. Just ending it on shorter on the back, George. Just get back to the haircut. That was fantastic. I loved both of those. Go show Tom Cardy some love. Check out the videos down in the description to see them without me yammering all over them. They're much shorter songs. Without me pausing every 3 seconds, the songs are like 1.5 minutes each. But this video is now almost a half an hour because I can't shut the fuck up. Anyway, hopefully you enjoy that kind of thing, and if you do, like, share, comment, subscribe, do all the things to feed the algorithm so that I can get more eyeballs onto these videos. And if you really want to help the channel out, like the folks over here do, consider supporting me on Patreon, where patrons get to see these videos early, get my music and comedy early, exclusive reactions like the reaction to The Amazing Digital Circus by the Stupendium, and all sorts of other cool things like that. Anyway, that's all for this week. We'll see you next time. Thanks, everybody. Bye.
There is this guy I met one day back in college. We were both involved in plays, at least to my knowledge. He's a programmer by trade. He is such a smarty.